Okay, so as a child of God, should we be watching horror films? And the answer is no. A reason being is because, when you open yourself up to demonic activity, what will happen is those demons will start to attack you. And they don't attack you in one area of your life. They attack you in all areas of your life, and their job is to get you to pull away from God as much as you can. And so, it's never a good thing to open yourself up to those things, because it can cause a person to have sleep paralysis, especially when you're sleeping and then you wake up and then you can't move. I'm pretty sure that we all have experienced that before, and it wasn't anything pleasant. So, and also, it's not good to watch horror films, because you have to be careful with what you allow your eyes to see. And if God is to own you, if God is, if your body is to glorify God, then that means every part of your body is to glorify God and to represent God. So that especially starts with your eyes, because see, your eyes can get you in trouble. Your eyes will either cause you to lust, or it will either cause you to want to obey God. But see, the choice is yours. And so, even when it comes to these horror films, you want to be careful with watching those things. I would not watch it at all, because see, that inflicts fear. It doesn't just inflict fear on you, but other people. And so those things are not of God. It is ungodly. And so if you want to continue to represent God and obey God, then you must not love the things that are in this world. And, and the world represents darkness. And so understand that Satan is the prince of this world. And so with us being the children of God, it's our job to make sure that we are on our P's and Q's on trying to tear down these kingdoms of darkness. And so you cannot tear down something that you're praising. Like you can't, I'll tell you what, better yet, you can't rebuke the devil when you know you're still serving him. And so that's why I say, when it comes to ungodly things, you want to be careful to not take part in it, because see, horror films, it also has something to do with tarot cards, psychic readings, Ouija boards, and then it could make you curious to want to go and do those things in real life. And so I would not take part in it. And just because you have an opportunity to do it, it doesn't mean that you should do it. Just because things are lawful for us, it doesn't mean that we should always try and do those things, just like Paul said. And so with your eyes, you want God to be able to get the glory out of what you're looking at. And so I would rather look for the things of God and look at the things of God. I would rather look for righteousness rather than to look for sin. And so your ear gates, your eye gates, anything really pertaining to your body, what you allow is what will eventually come out of you. So understand that what you are heavily influenced by, that is how you will act. So if you are being influenced by the devil, eventually you will sin. And then on top of that, you will do things that goes contrary to the word of God. And then on top of that, it's going to make you lazy in the spirit to where you don't want to pray like you used to. You don't want to read the Bible. It's like your righteous guard being put down. And so as a child of God, you know, it's our job to keep on the whole armor of God. And so we have to make sure that whatever it is that we are doing or want to do, it has to glorify God. And so I hope I'm not rambling, but you know what I'm saying, I hope this makes sense, because see, I just want to lead y'all more and more to Jesus Christ as best as I can. And when it comes to topics like this, I just rather for you all to know the truth, because you know, some people will see you doing things that is ungodly, and they won't say nothing because to them it doesn't have much in effect on you. But really, when it comes to horror films, if you're giving yourself over to those things, it can affect your soul. You know, don't feed yourself of the things that the devil wants you to give into, because like I said, those things can pull you away from God. And as a child of God, we want to draw more and more and more closer to God, or rather than be separate away from God. And so also this too, when it comes to Halloween, is it good for a child of God to celebrate Halloween? No, because Halloween represents fear. It inflicts fear. People dress up as demonic characters, and then they go out trying to scare people. You won't ever see Jesus Christ doing those things. You won't ever see Jesus Christ coming in your dreams as Jason or Freddy, and then telling you that he loves you. Because see, in Jesus Christ there is no darkness. And so that is what I want y'all to all understand. And there are other things that I'm going to be talking about, you know, but for the meantime, is horror films good to watch? No. So don't do it. And if you have been doing it, just ask God to forgive you and change your mind from wanting to watch it, how to watch those things again. Because see, you know, like I said, it can affect you. And you don't want those things to badly affect you. And don't be the person that be like, oh, I can handle this stuff, you know, is you know, because I still got God on my side. But you still have to use wisdom. God will want you to go the smart route, and the righteous route. And the righteous route is being smart by not participating in sin, not partaking in sin. So let's do what's right, and let's glorify God at all times.